Hey everybody, this is 2021, and I just want to say I'm just here to go over the state of the union, the state of Maurice Sidnor's union. And first of all, I want to start out. There's some P's that we don't need. We don't need pandemic. We don't need panic. We also don't need panaceas, and sometimes we don't need prophecies, because the way to have a better future is to build a better future. So you can be the most efficient, effective, and perfect person that you can be. What we do need in the P's is prosperity. Yes, indeed. And we need a perspective to see where we're going and light up the way to where we're going. Don't live in the future, live in the now. The past is already gone and nothing can change from the past except that you can learn and get some wisdom from it. But the future, you don't know what's coming with that unless your present moment determines what your future is going to be. Because what you think about, what you put the most attention on, what you put the most attention to is where the most energy will happen. And I'd like to thank a lot of people that have had thoughts, images, and all of this, and talking about the present moment. Sometimes you gotta be still and know. Take your time, figure out what you really want. Because when you have nothing, you got nothing to lose. It's harder to commit suicide when you're jumping out of the basement. So you are in control of you. And when you go out, there's only one toolbox. Yeah, there's not, everybody you know is not going at the same time. And everybody that we've known, all of us didn't go at the same time there either. So, that's what some of the great books say, let the dead bury the dead. And they mean dead in spirit, dead in mind, dead in the things of looking ahead. You got to look ahead, but you got to focus on where you're at, your present moment, and be thankful and grateful. Gratitude has 85% of what you want. And then whatever you put in your mind, if you're fat, think skinny. If you have lack, think rich thoughts, prosperous thoughts. If you feel a little intimidated or don't feel up to snuff, up to par, think about good, encouraging thoughts. Think about heroes all over the world that we can't even start to mention, that have had nothing. Most of them had nothing and rose to something. And even the Colonel didn't get his start till he was 56, 58. He always knew how to make chicken, but he didn't know how to sell chicken. You know what? And we're talking about selling as far as promoting good thoughts, good habits, good mind, good relationships. And there are some simple truths that need to be adhered to. Do unto others as you'd have others do unto you. And then, but now, all that turn the other cheek and all that. My mama, Miss Nadine Sidnor West, she said, don't ever hit anybody. But if somebody hits you, you better take care of your business. Don't be crying about it, sitting over there. You need to do something. If you won't stand for anything, you'll fall for everything. You got to be true to yourself. But quit looking at all this TV. I need to get this, or the latest chopper, or the latest grinder. People, hey, been chopping and grating and NutriBulleting and all that. Not saying anything against those companies, but you know what? Reason people used to live a lot longer is people worked a lot longer. And even if you were a senior, you would go get the grandkids from school. You would do this. My dad said when he retired, he almost wanted to go back to work because he was doing so much stuff. Honey, do this, honey, do that. And all of that is well and good. But he said it kept my dad alive for a long time. My mama's still alive, still kicking it, still doing spelling words with her great grandchildren. I got to get that right. Her grandkids, her great grandkids. And I think we got a great great grandkid. I'm not sure how that all that lineage thing works, you know. But anyway, I just want to say that's the state of my union right now. And you know, like when they were saying 7 years ago. Well, you know, in 2021, I'm gonna break completely free because I'm completely free now. I have gratitude, thanks, and I'm grateful. I have a loving spirit in my soul, and I'm not concentrating on. Don't look at what you don't need to see. Like if you're afraid of all this, what they're doing in Washington and what they're doing against my rights and all that, you just need to stand up and do something. You wouldn't even have time for the haters. Like, why do they think the way they do? You don't know. Hey, they don't even know. That's the point that I'm trying to get to. The people that get on your nerves and you're irritated with, they don't even know why they're acting the way they are, because if they did, they would do something about it. Because basically everybody wants to be happy and free. Now there are a certain percent that, you don't know, things I don't know about, things I'm not concentrating on, but I am still prepared. I'm not even going to use the Boy Scout motto because you know where they've been. They've been in a lot of trouble. But still, be prepared is a good saying. It's a good prophecy. I love you guys. This is just a test. I just want to see how it came out. But I will be back. This is January. This is 2021. January 1, day the 2nd, 2021. We love you. We'll see you. Oh, and I'd like to shout out Very Carrie Kundalini, who's my partner, and she is shooting so much new yoga. Same, the basic principles, but changing with the times what people need. VeryCarrieKundalini.com. Also, you got Mo the Big Ticket, aka Judah Lion Conquering Son. So, like I said, if you want to be about it, you know what to do. Love, peace, understanding. Wisdom is the key.